John.
I go by Jake, so that's why I'm
Judy.
Hi.
We're here to see you.
Well, what is happening?
Good morning, right?
Good morning. I'm like shaking.
You've been here all night?
Hi, hon.
Now I just got
Oh, good. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Thanks.
So you were nominated and won this month's Daisy Award.
Well.
You want to know why?
I don't remember.
He's like, nah. Oh, I know. You want it?
Sure, yeah, sure.
I can share. He's like, because I'm amazing.
Nah, stop. Yeah, sure.
Very capable answer for you. So I'm going to read you the nomination. The way the Daisy Award works is nominations come in. You know, we get them on these forms. We get calls various ways. But then it goes to the shared governance nurses who every month vote on who the winner will be. It's blinded, so they don't know. But so you were voted on by your peers and obviously by this patient. So it's very exciting.
He's
So
our shared gov rep. You think he voted for himself?
Right.
wait a minute. There's treachery in there. I don't know. After reading this, I think regardless, you deserve this. So this is the nomination, and you may recognize this person's name. That's the person.
Oh, I think I do.
So Jake has been an exceptional nurse. If any bias exists one way or another in regards to addiction, he has shown none. He has been extremely helpful in every regard and has always shown nothing but the utmost respect toward me. He and Octavia, who's right here. Octavia, come over here.
Come here, girl.
Stand with him.
I remember.
He would not have won this without you, I think.
77, remember?
Yes, that's when she started reading it.
You know,
Yeah,
I remember.
77.
Oh my God.
Well, congratulations to
Yeah.
both of you, seriously.
You
You are
met her, huh?
instrumental in this.
Thank you. Oh my God.
He and Octavia have both have been able to make sure I washed up and have a clean t-shirt.
My God, my eyes are
Laymen may not understand this, but all these small kindnesses go a very long way. Oftentimes, addicts are treated as less than scum. However, Octavia and Jake both make me feel human, and that means the world. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh my God.
That's so sweet.
Congratulations to
Thank
both of
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You clearly deserve this. We're going to get something for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So can we get
What
up?
a morning. What is happening?
Can we get a picture with all of you?
Yeah, why not?
Early morning surprise.
Yes, it is.
What a good one. So we were just here to present you, Jake, with this month's Daisy Award, and obviously
With the help of my girl here.
I'll say
Thank
big time,
you.
big time.
Thank
So wanted to talk. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously,
Thank
to
you.
both of you. I mean, it's so. What's the word? It's such a nice thing to be able to come and talk to you guys like this because this happens every day.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff, I know you guys do this stuff every single day. So to have somebody like this patient take some time, sit down. I mean, you saw he wrote all that out, took the time to put that in an envelope, mail that to us. Clearly, the care that you guys gave him was so impactful. Do you remember him?
Yes, we
I do too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me, Jake, what you remember about him.
I remember he came in and he was just very anxious. He felt bad bothering, but he just could not get comfortable. And he was very apologetic. Everything he needed, he was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, it's fine. I get, he didn't like hospitals. He just didn't like the whole situation that was happening. And he was previously at another hospital like 2 days before he came in.
Yes.
So he was kind of very frustrated with that. And he was here for us for a long time.
For a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he was so thankful, and he said it to us
To
too,
us
that
first,
he
yeah.
was very appreciative, just because he was like, he did have a history of drug and alcohol abuse, and he was like, that stigma that people give me, and he was like, you guys are not, and he was like, I'm very thankful and appreciative for that.
What do you think that's about? I mean, I know you know this, but what do you think stood out to him that was different that you guys did? when you
I
were
think
caring for
patient
him?
care. I would say patient.
And just treating him.
And just treat him like a regular human being, like he deserves it to be.
He said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard, I think, nowadays with, everything with COVID and stuff, like it gets very stressful. The hospital setting isn't the easiest to work in as in anywhere else. So, I think he noticed that clearly. So, it was great.
I agree. He was great.
So you guys were great. What do you think you did that was so different? Because you said, Jake, he was just previously in another hospital. He said in his letter that, he's kind of accustomed to being treated poorly. I mean, he said it a little more blatantly than that, right, in his words. But what do you think it is that allows you guys to treat him so differently than he's accustomed to when he comes to other hospitals?
I think we were just us.
And I think we just listened to him.
Yeah.
We're a great team, and
Yeah.
I think we just listened to him and his concerns, and he would say, "I'm feeling this way. Can you please help me out?" And we listened, and validated for him, and made his voice heard.
And I know you guys probably see a lot of patients with drug and alcohol problems who come in, and with various problems related to sometimes I know any of us can be difficult, right?
Right.
For our own reasons. What do you think allows you, each of you, to kind of look past that and be able to not, sort of feed into that bias, as he called it, or that stigma that so many of those patients encounter because of their disease, and how sometimes they behave when they're with us? It really, I think sometimes, again, according to his letter, he talked about, people not necessarily treating him well at all, even the basic things, because the things he called out that you guys did were the little things, right? And he said that as well. How do you think you stay in tune to that in your busy day?
I try to put myself in their position to see how they would feel, and if that were me, how would I want someone to treat me and to care for me?
Yeah.
I think that's a simple but easy way to kind of bring yourself back to reality, because you can get, it's a busy day.
Sure.
You're doing 101 things. You're trying to, get everything done in a timely and well manner. So it's just kind of to take that second just to be like, if this were me, how would I want to be perceived, and how would I want to be cared for? I think it's just as simple as that.
Just to piggyback off of what Jake said, like treat every patient like a family member, as if they were your very own to care for, look after, and he stuck out to us for some reason. I don't know why.
You stuck out to him. Clearly, you guys did. So I'm going to ask each of you this: if you could give advice to the rest of us, because to your point, Jake, and I know Octavia, you feel this way as well. It's really busy. I know you guys are working your butts off up here every single day. There's a lot going on. We have a lot of volume. People are really sick. People are really stressed and anxious and not at their best. If you could give advice to all of us, on how to get through your day in a way that you can have such an impact and find meaning in what you're doing, what would you tell people? What would you tell all of us? Octavia, you can go first.
I would start off by starting with a good heart, having a good heart, having compassion, choosing this work because this is what you really want to do.
Yeah, and I would say, take one day at a time and just count your blessings, because you never know what could happen, and you could be on the other side of that bed. You never know what can happen, so kind of karma.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just treat people how you want to be treated. Golden rule, they always say.
Golden rule. Treat everybody, every patient the same.
Well, I love you too.
Thank you.
We need to take you on a road trip. I mean, you clearly, you work so well together, and that's obvious. And
This is my guy.
few minutes that we've been here, you bring out the best in each other, obviously, and that resonates. The patients feel that, and that's amazing. That goes to your good heart, right?
Thank you.
Well, magnificent. I can't say enough about both of you. You're just, the epitome of what we all should, aspire to be. So thank you for everything you do on behalf of the whole department. and everybody here at Jefferson. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having a good heart and sharing that with all of us. So congratulations.
Thank you.